Hello from Mindpads. TOK Essay. These are a few of the sample knowledge questions and excerpts of the discussion with resources. Please see the pages on the Mindpads.org website for complete discussion and links to the resources. Write to us at mindpads.org at gmail.com for support in preparing and writing your essays and presentations. TOK Essay Topic Number 10. Humans are pattern-seeking animals, and we are adept at finding patterns whether they exist or not. Adapted from Michael Shermer. Discuss knowledge questions raised by this idea in two areas of knowledge. KQ1. What role does evolutionary biology play in humans to become pattern-seeking animals? In his book How We Believe, Michael Shermer argues that human brains are belief engines, kind of pattern recognition machines, that connect the dots and create meaning out of the patterns that they see, observe, and come in nature. However, these patterns may have meanings as well, may not have meanings at all. Endowed with some meaning, understanding and recognition of these patterns, early humans have learned and known not to forget, made predictions about the environment that have aided their survival and reproduction. Since the past thousands of years, this innate process of connecting dots, making connection and linking things have laid the foundation of associative learning and associative memory in our cognitive mechanisms. Read more at mindpads.org. KQ2. What is the nature of knowledge bias arising as a consequence of pattern seeking? Since having type 2 error will mean death, humans have evolved to have a bias towards type 1 error, a more cautious natural selection for the cognitive processes to become all that patterns are real. The inclination aided and honed by natural selection towards the type 1 error deceives, dupes, and fools the inner pattern detector by this tendency is to find meaningful patterns more in meaningless noise, combined with the propensity to see pattern increases when there's a lack or no control. Also, if we are thinking about something a lot, we tend to see that as a pattern more often. The scientists and doctors recognize and treat this patternicity as an error in cognition. Continuing this process through a series of stimuli, combined with past events and experiences, necessitates humans to lump together casual associations with non-casual ones. Consequently, the rationale for superstition comes about as evolutionary. The evolutionary patternicity has further ramifications on our beliefs, our expectations, and our biases to the extent of having belief engines in our brain. These are a few of the sample knowledge questions and excerpts of the discussion with resources. Please see the pages on the Mindpads.org website for complete discussion and links to the resources. Write to us at mindpads.org at gmail.com for support in preparing and writing your own essays and presentations. KQ3. How does faith influence and in turn gets influenced by pattern-seeking nature? Further to introducing patternicity in his later book, Believing Brain, Michael Shermer wrote that humans have the tendency to infuse patterns with meaning, intention, and agency, which he called authenticity. Through patternicity and agenicity, explain how beliefs are formed. Scientists and doctors have also found the role of some chemicals that related neuron activities in forming and consolidating beliefs. Dopamine, as a neurotransmitter, amplifies the ability to find patterns in randomness through increased firing, which results in new neural connections that form long-term memory, and too much has shown result in auditory and visual hallucinations. This thus predisposed to holding presumptions we automatically believe. Belief in its consolidated form faith becomes natural, more like a default option, while disbelief, skepticism, scientific inquiry, far from being natural, are difficult, uncomfortable, and tedious. KQ4. To what extent does our ability to reason fit with our pattern-seeking nature? Dr. Sharma also provides the neuroscience behind our beliefs and the positive feedback loop of belief confirmation and outlines numerous cognitive tools our brains engage to reinforce our beliefs as truths and to ensure that we are always right. Using our education, intelligence, reason, and evidence, we furnish stronger defense for the beliefs we hold. Once we believe or see the way we want to, we find the evidence to fit in with our prior biases, filtering out the things that do not fit and filtering in the things that fit. We filter the world around us with our beliefs. We hang out with fellow thinkers, read what we normally conform with. It is rewarding. It is the release of dopamine. Once we have an idea in mind, everything we see becomes pregnant with meaning. For the complete discussions of these TOK essay topics, do visit us at mindpads.org at gmail.com or write to us at mindpads.org at gmail.com.